Yippee! We're back at it again, buckos! And we're leaving this planet finally, or
hey.
at least continuing the main story. Let's sit by the water. Hi, welcome in. Who said you gonna run away, bitch? Oh, I can't swim. I have not gained that knowledge. I have not yet gained the knowledge to be able to swim.
Strong! Still strong!
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrent. Jettison procedure. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical... The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters. High-capacity power... I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you Best of luck. If your equipment is in need of... The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Well, I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind tell... Altercation, you say? Yeah, shame as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered up. No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest... Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's.
Thank you, Ernest. Your sacrifice will be in vain. I'm a crazy psycho woman with a...
You hiding?
Oh, hello.
Hey, I smell blood!
I am a crazed, deranged woman with a plasma blade and a plasma pistol, a Gatling gun, and a sniper rifle, and I am not afraid to use any of them. You should be feared. You should show fear.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this with us. The grease... Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Pop, I do apologize. I'm Reed Thompson, out... Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may... My proposition benefits the both of us. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so go down to the geothermal. That's right, you've been there. Good. That gives me hope. I have nothing against that. The people living... My hope is that by cutting... Speak to their leader.
My dad told me all about the plant. I mean...
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holt. You will need...
Great!
Well, I am glad to...
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. I'm going. I'm on it!
Oh, that was the wrong button.
Who's that?
Are you out of your mind? You just killed him. Mr. Thompson. Reed Thompson, you know, my boss. I can't. I need to leave. You killed Mr. Thompson for talking down his nose at me? Let's just move on. I couldn't forgive myself if I let you loose upon them.
I didn't mean to do that, but you know what?
Where are we headed?
I did not mean to do that. I was trying to figure out the commands to everything, and I just fucking killed a man. Yeah, no, you are instead using this.
I could do that. I'm not allowed here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Tactical shotgun.
On my way. Something you need? In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker? Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry. I'm just not everybody, I reckon. There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12. Sure, but folks got long memories around here.
Well, I mean, folks around here ain't got no
right?
memories because
I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of Zero G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of Zero G? Oh, sure. Sure thing.
There's my sniper right there. It is.
Attacking! I'm ready for this. We made it.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Get the ability to fast travel while encumbered, and then I'll get the ability
Mr.
next
Thompson said to
to...
talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here? Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
Sorry!
Not smart enough to open that one.
We can handle this. I see you there. Got it.
Killing these robots gives me a lot of good shit. So I'm still getting XP for using lockpicks, even though I'm not actually using a lockpick.
Two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Go away, Phantom! You're not real. You're not real.
Mind the theme, you're liable to get scalded.
System
We got this! Down they go!
investigated.
Doing all right? We can handle this!
Searching for another. Nearby. Investigating.
Here goes nothing!
Don't mess with us. Let's go. Last.
No, just leave me alone.
don't have an actual reason to come down here.
Get away!
Sure.
Stay here because I don't know what's going on down there.
Go away, Phantom! You're not real. You're not... Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No. See? See? Check. Oh, I've come a long way for some... Jimmy... I spent... Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. You know, you remind me of myself back when I discovered a... Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of There's a Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal.
There we go! We're pretty good at this! Be right there.
I don't even need to do this. I already have everything killed. Now I own this place. Well, I should. Theoretically speaking.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, listen. Sorry, I know you're in a hurry. I know you want your power regulator and all. I just feel like we should go talk to Adelaide. If we're gonna kill her power, least we could do is give her people a fair warning. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. The deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Where would your head go? Instead of bringing it to the space whatevers, I just brought it to the deserters because may have kind of killed all of the people in Edgewater. Hey, they're all back.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Incoming! That's gotta hurt. Nice one!
Yeah, how do I get down there? Oh, it's somewhere over here. It's that door.
We did it!
Yeah, but before we do that, we're gonna kill the whole town again.
What are we supposed to do next?
Nice work! Here we go!
I don't want to die! No!
Leave him to me! Attacking! That's the last of them!
Yeah, now before we leave,
Hey, here we go!
I don't want to die!
I'm on it!
oh,
I'll fix you right up! I'm keen.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate. Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. I have been called that, among other things.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobacco. I was wondering what happened. The lab's running at full capacity for the first time in an age. There's power running through every outlet in the camp. You say Reed Thompson hired you to cut us off, huh? No warnings, no negotiating. Yep, that sounds like him. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go. I don't look forward to turning folk away. Camp's gotta stay pure, though. Can't have corporate loyalists mixing with us, no matter how desperate they may be. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life. You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Now I can leave this planet happily.
Something I can help you with? Fresh.
Alright, now what's the closest place to my ship? Yeah, it's gonna be here. More people!
Hello? Are you still there? Why are all the lights off?
Oh, 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 oh,
open the door. Why are all the lights on?
Those people didn't deserve to die, but I am fucking killing them in like the worst way possible. I am forcing them to just stay sealed in with each other. So it's all these sick people trapped in a room with the doors sealed so they cannot leave. And they're gonna starve or succumb to to disease. Either way, they're not gonna have pleasant deaths. They're gonna have a long, miserable death.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back in... I have imagined it, but until you... I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But... and if you ever need a pair of... Yes! I mean, thanks. Captain. I can call you Cap...
Captain, I have to tell... What can I do for... Do you know how to... Outstanding, Captain. Our engine room is... What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating. I am prepared to bring the... We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman. Excellent. But I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove excellent. I'll come and the
Transmission.
It's upstairs.
Pardon. Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so cozy-like, ain't it? That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you...
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been...
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
I don't see any holes in the hull. You can do that.
Oh, yeah. This is her room. Take that light ammo, though.
Would you like a reminder on when your next... shower is scheduled? The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience. Thanks, Captain. Did you... Captain! I'm in space!
That's not the point. This hat would just knock out one of my words.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as...
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Access to that information is above my... You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming. Much. Is there...
Go back to Byzantium, you gold.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information needed to the capture of report any sightings to your local border.
XF4 Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and so what brings you to Groundbreaker? Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and... We see a lot of the same...
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me something.
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me any...
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. The board isn't helping, and my resource... Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good.
So what you're saying is I have free reign to murder. Got it.
Emmett Red, were you expecting any
Incoming!
Yo. Ow. Alright. Hold on. I wasn't actually expecting a fight.
Who the? Emmett Red, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
What was that?
Did I hear something? What was that? I need shot. What was that? Something going on. Did I hear
Heading back! Everyone all right?
Actually, it ain't really worth it. Ain't really stealing if they're dead and outlaws, right? If my armor's only half, I don't know why the game's sitting there like it's about to break.
What the? What was that?
Incoming!
Man, fuck!
Everyone all right?
Don't shoot! I'm with Junlei!
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. That's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fuck. I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Easy.
See, I don't really think it's stealing if they're dead and enemies, so...
It's so cozy.
Ooh, a plasma rifle.
Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these. Smells kind of like old Mrs. Outlaw pipes.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
You've returned, and in one piece. Good work. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call it.
Don't worry.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that.
Oh no, I'm over encumbered.
Good news, Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news, diagnostic says they're firstborn from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak fast if you can. Shoot fast.
Incoming!
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my phone. Go ahead and put the doctor. Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of bed.
Incoming! Look at us! Be right there.
Need to repair my armor. It's that workbench that I found.
The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage... to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least...
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention.
And now we increase my carrying capacity.
You the one who fixed those radiators? Nice work. You really saved our buns. Whenever you're free, let's have a chat.
If you're hungry, they're fresh. Remind me to thank.
You look like we all.
And I'll give Favari my chess piece. Yeah, because it has better skills on it.
Itching to.
Alright, let's upgrade my blade.
Welcome.
I ain't seen in ages.
Sublight for life. Corporations never lifted a finger. Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities? Salvage is a family business. Got each other's backs.
Did my weapon just spit acid?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping. You the one flying? Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you.
So you're the new captain. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Oof.
A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory setting. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. These days, the scrap business...
Chicken and potatoes at C&P.
I know she's... You can't keep me out of there.
Can't say I've seen you before. If you're here to bet... Did he now? He must be referring... I'm beginning to... I'd be great... Last he told me, you look... Keep hanging... What can I do? You have...
I'm not sure if it'll work. So let me just make sure.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation...
Oh, you got that?
You mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded, and I'm afraid I can't let you near. I'd surely love to.
Alright. So I need to get this then.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember
Rizzo's knocking outlaw.
Bless my heart. You hear? Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up. Lucky for us, now. Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light in the wall. Well. Do you know it? She sent me a recording. The more we got the corpse fighting each other. Don't wanna.
Fucking flamethrower, bolter pistol. Grenade launcher.
If you're here for this week's I've got a lovely...
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? And whose... Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Ah, that's just like him. Such a... Tell me, how... No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings. Fine. You're free to go. I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. I hope...
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling... Oh, a lot of... I have... What can I do for you? Don't take... Have a look.
save.
What's that noise?
Done.
Keep up the good work.
I wish I could do that.
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me. Are you kidding? I love a good fight. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But he's a spacer's Exactly. Look, this was a well, former dock work. Thanks, boss.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Somehow.
Oh, this motherfucker comes with a grenade launcher. I wanna see if I can customize my LMG, and then I'm gonna probably use that. I'm sorry, did I just... make a LMG that has... I did.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? Oh, law. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by, and I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's... I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's been a problem in the... I'm sad to hear it, Captain. You seem plenty warm to me, and you're... But yeah, when folks start implying you're a little different from an automat... I guess I just needed to talk. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel. They were close, Captain. Like, more... Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that... Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome.
I'm guessing I can roll out with like a whole ass crew of people. Felix, we need to get you some armor. Felix does not fit the rest of the crew, but to be honest, I feel like Felix needs to earn his armor. It's like my left hand.
Rizzo Spectre Blacktop.
And you're more like a pubic hair to me right now.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy. That's on account. I don't rightly know. She was in another... Her contract said any kids she... Well, I don't know about normal. It's set... Okay, so... Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Oh, wow! You remembered. Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
I'm no expert on wine, but ain't you supposed to drink that stuff with your little finger up?
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually.
I forgot Felix was here.
Fruit could taste so good. Oh, Captain, I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing? You're funny. Yeah, I guess we're doing that, aren't we? Crewing together, seeing the stars. It's like something out of a serial. I like the ones with grand romances. And I think I'm flubbing mine. I don't know what to do about us. You and me both, Captain. I'm just... She brought up another lady, you know? Isabel. Why would she do that? Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself. You know, that's a given, Captain. It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? I just got a lot of feelings, Cap. I need another drink. Something stronger, I'm thinking. I'm still all tense and weird inside. All right, whiskey. Woo! That smells like an unlawful union between paint thinner and propellant. Here we go. Oh, oh, I'm gonna be sick. That's a crime, is what that is. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Everything? Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she's still got Don't you tease me in my moment of weakness. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. What do you mean, Captain? So I should just be myself? You sound like my dad. It's sweet. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I suppose so, but... Well, Captain, this has been... Do you think I should ask her on a date? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Thanks for hearing me out.
You know something, Parvati? You ought to come drinking with the crew more often.
Huh. All right. Come on, let's go.
Okie dokie.
Remember, items...
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much... Oh, that whiskey did give my head aching something fierce. Feels like a prime... I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent. anxious to see what you... I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprise. Yeah. I mean, I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be... Yes. Captain. Also. Certainly, Captain. What would you like to... Two atoms were strolling through Roseway when one of them exclaimed, "I think I lost an electron." "Really?" the other asked. "Are you sure?" "Yes, I'm absolutely positive." As he... So... Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement. It's not the best. Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite. As you...
I think that's where we're gonna end it here for today. Got this, like, corrosive fucking butcher's cleaver. A fucking corrosive pistol. A plasma electric cannon. And a minigun. So yeah. Nice. Hope you all enjoyed, and goodbye.